Hello my friends, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Moonday, and today's reading is going to be all about your crush. Like, are they aware that you've got feelings for them? Are they aware of how do you feel about them? What do you think about them? You know, all this kind of stuff. So we are going to see that, and we are going to see if they are aware of that. What do they think about it? Yeah, well, we will see what's gonna happen. And if there is anything we need to clarify, we are going to clarify, so no worries. So for today, we've got 3 groups of cards. This is going to be our group number 1 with the Tiger's Eye. Group number 2 with the rose quartz. That looks basically white almost in the camera light, but it is a rose quartz. And we've got a citrine. So you can pause this video right now, you can meditate on your choice, you can choose by number, by crystal, you can use pendulum, you know, whatever, but always remember that you know, this is this is your choice, so try to choose using your intuition. So whichever group speaks out to you the most, this is going to be your group. And as always, all the timestamps as well as all the other information are going to be in the description box down below, so whenever you're ready you can just go straight into your reading. So I'll see you in a bit in your reading. Hello group number 1, I hope you're doing well. So today we are going to find out if your person is aware of your feelings for them. And this is our Tiger's Eye group. Just please remember, this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates and leave the rest. And yeah, I think we'll start right now. I'm going to start with the tarot cards, then I'm gonna check the oracle cards. We'll see if there is anything that we need to clarify. But yeah, let's just see what's going on. Are they aware of your feelings? So we've got the Page of Wands, we've got the 7 of Cups, we've got the 5 of Cups, and we've got a 5 of Wands. So, is your person aware? I do feel, you know, with this Page of Wands that somebody has actually told them about you. Maybe, you know, if you're not like in the same like circle of friends, maybe this is somebody that, I don't know, you see every time you go to a certain place where they work or something like that. Maybe somebody has noticed that, oh, you know, that person that always comes here on Fridays, like they're looking at you, you know, they're like staring at you, like I think they're interested in you or something like that, you know. So that's something that I'm getting, like somebody has definitely noticed that, and somebody, I feel like, you know, told your person about it, you know, because with this Page of Wands, this is to me always the communication, you know. So definitely, you know, somebody has noticed that and told them. But how do they feel about it? You know, with this, with all of these cards here, you know, I feel like they don't know what to do. With the 7 of Cups, you know, like they have all of these choices, you know. They have a choice to come forwards, you know, they have a choice not to come forwards. They have a choice like to talk to you, to say hi, to you know, ask for your number or give you their number, you know, all that jazz. But I do feel like they're kind of confused because there's so many things, you know, so many choices, and they're just like, I don't really know how should I approach it, you know. I feel like they don't really know whether they're like 100% like interested or it doesn't really make sense. I feel like, you know, they're kind of, with this 5 of Wands, I feel like they're like, there is literally a battle in their head, you know, with the 5 of Cups as well. You know, they have like constant argument with themselves in their head, when on one side they're like, oh my god, no, it doesn't make any sense, it's not gonna work out, you know, it's not even worth trying, I just don't know this person. Or, you know, if they do know you, like I said, if they're like from your circle of friends, you know, they might be like, nah, it's just not gonna work out, it just doesn't make any sense, you know. um, and they're just like constantly arguing with themselves about it all the time. So on one hand, yeah, it's like, no, I don't want to, there's no point. Or maybe they're not even interested, somebody told me that, but maybe they're not really interested. And on the other hand, they're like, yeah, why not try it, and I'll just go for it, dude, and just see what's gonna happen. But I do definitely feel like, you know, they're very undecided, you know, because there's so many things they can't do. So I feel like they're just very undecided. So let's see, what else do we get? Okay, straight away we have the Seven of Wands. Oh my gosh, cards are just falling out, and there's exactly the number that I needed anyways. So we've got also the Queen of Wands. We've got, that shouldn't be in reverse, but I'm gonna read them like that because they fell out like this. So we have also like the Ace of Wands in reverse, and we've got the World in reverse, and at the bottom of the deck we've got the Four of Coins. So what can I say about that as well, you know, guys? Like I said, with the Seven of Wands as well, it's kind of like they're still, you know, on defense position, you know, when it comes to that. So I feel like even if somebody tells them like, yeah, go for it, why not try it, they're kind of like, nah, it's just not worth it, or it's not gonna happen, it doesn't make sense, I don't know them that well, or I know them very well and I know this is not gonna work because we're like two different characters. But you know, so I do feel like there is some type of interest they do have for you guys, but they're still on the fence. I'm not saying this is not going to change ever, but at the moment they're like really on the fence about it. They're like, I don't know. I feel like there's also, you know, a lot of people kind of telling them maybe, oh, maybe it's time for you to find somebody, or like, you know, maybe they told their friends about, you know, you, and they're like, yeah, just go and try it, and they're like, no, I don't know, I don't think this is a good idea, I don't know what to do with that. You know, and this Ace of Wands in reverse is like basically a confirmation for me as well. They don't really want to start something new. I feel like they're just not really ready for that, you know. With this World in reverse as well, you know, there's still something that they're going through. It might be somebody, you know, like maybe they have just gone out of some relationship, or you know, maybe it wasn't that long, or maybe it was like longer ago, but they're still not completely healed and happy, you know, with that, you know, with basically what has happened, you know, and they're still definitely holding on to something. They're definitely holding on to something, I feel like, from their past. It could be the person, you know, it could be definitely a person with this Queen of Wands. I'm getting that, you know, there is somebody that they might still be thinking about. That's why they, you know, that's why also this Five of Cups, that's why they feel like they're really emotionally unhappy at the moment. And that's why, you know, I'm picking up on them basically thinking like, oh, maybe it's too early for me to start something new. I haven't really, you know, gotten really over with that previous person. So there's a lot of pessimism surrounding them, but they're definitely holding on to something. And I don't feel like this is somebody who definitely like doesn't like you, or definitely is not interested. I do feel like it's just that there's so many obstacles in their own head that they need to deal with. Because if they you know, if they don't do that, if they're going to be fighting everybody, and you know, people who basically want good for them, because this is what I'm picking up on, they will never get over that, and they will be always in this like Five of Cups and reversed Ace of Wands position, when they don't want to start anything new, where they don't want to get into anything new because they're like, they prefer thinking about, you know, what did go wrong in like some kind of previous connection they had. So yeah, so let's see, what do we have also with the oracle cards. We have very soon, clearly decide what you want, so that it comes to you now. Okay, so with that card, what I'm getting is that, you know, they will make a decision soon. You know, they will decide what do they want soon, because you know, luckily for them, for you, I don't know yet, this whole process of being in the low, like emotionally and everything, is going to end soon. So they will be able to finally decide whether they do want to do something about you or they don't. It's honestly, it's 50-50. So I don't want to make you guys upset, but you know, this is a general reading, so it's definitely very hard to say where is that going to go. But yeah, for some of you, you know, you'll get like something, some sign from them, you know, or like message from them very soon. And we have attraction. Attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yeah, you see, like they are attracted to you, but I feel like they just don't realize 100% that yet, because they're still living in the past. They're still holding on to that previous connection, previous relationship, you know, or like the feelings they did have after the breakup with their person, you know. Maybe they're still kind of, I'm getting like torturing themselves over and over again about what has happened between them and like their previous partner, and they just, you know, they kind of, they don't want to get into anything new. They would rather hold on to these very toxic negative feelings than move on easily. But you know, with the rest of the cards that we have here, it does look like, you know, they will be soon they will make their decision, you know, because there is like this attraction. Like I was saying before, you know, they're still, they just don't know what to do with that yet. What else do we have? We have the Eight of Cups and we have the Lovers. So yeah, that's basically the whole thing, you know. There is attraction. They do want to leave that past behind. They do want to get over this, and I feel like, you know, it might have taken them a while, but it is finally going somewhere. They will finally leave that, because, you know, for a lot of people, I mean, it might sound weird for some of you, but for a lot of people, the thing is that, you know, it's much easier to hold onto something that hurt you in the past, because after a while it becomes your comfort zone. So it's difficult to move on from this because you don't know what to expect. But I feel like that person is definitely going to move on from their comfort zone soon, and you know, there is a big chance for you guys to actually yeah, like get together. So the thing is, you know, according to the universe, this is going to happen very soon for some of you. They will definitely give you some kind of a sign, whether they're interested or whether they're not interested, because there also might be the attraction, but for some of you, like, that person might be not ready. They might be still holding on to this with this Four of Coins, and they're not going anywhere soon. They're still like in this Five of Cups situation where they're still, you know, depressed and very unhappy, and they would rather hold on to this than try something new, because that is kind of scary, you know. Trying something new, you never know what's going to happen. So this is all I've got for you for today, group number 1, and I do hope it was helpful. If you did like this video, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet for weekly videos, and leave me a comment. Tell me, what do you think? How did that resonate with you? And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Hello group number 2, I hope you're doing well. So today we're asking the cards, is your person aware of your feelings for them? And this is our Rose Quiz group. So just to remind you, this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates and leave the rest. So I'm going to start with the tarot cards. If we need to clarify anything, then we will, and then we're going to move on to the oracle cards. So let's see what we've got. We have the King of Coins, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Queen of Wands. Very interesting. So we have the King and the Queen. We do have a pairing, even though they're like from totally different suits. There is something going on. So with the King of Coins, there is a very strong Taurus energy. With the Queen of Wands, there is this Leo energy to me. Yeah, could be Leo, or could be like any fire sign, so there is Aries or Sagittarius. Yeah, basically. I don't know where, I do think they do kind of they know about it. It's more like they do have like a feeling, you know, that there's something going on, and you do have something going on for them. Especially, you know, with the Six of Cups, it might be somebody that you have known for a while, you know, they might be a friend of yours, they might be, you know, somebody that you have known for a long time, or just somebody, you know, from your childhood that has just come to the surface again recently. So you guys have renewed the contact, that is possible, but I do feel like this is somebody that you normally have a very good connection with, you know, for a lot of you. There is like a very nice connection. This connection is basically so far very like innocent, you know, very happy, very genuine as well, you know. There is not like somebody is in this connection because they're gonna gain something from that. No. I do feel like, you know, this connection feels very comfortable in general for you guys as well. So everyone is feeling happy at the moment. I'm not really seeing I'm not really seeing how is that gonna go at the moment. So I'm gonna clarify that. I'm gonna get more cards, but yeah, there is this earth element and fire element here very strongly coming. But I do kind of feel that they are very like comfortable in the situation that you guys have now. It's not like they would mind having any deeper relationship with you, but it's just that at the moment I feel like they're very comfortable with the connection you guys already have as well. I do feel like, yeah, it makes them just happy, you know, just seeing you in general. So I do feel like for a lot of you, this is not somebody that you don't know. This is somebody that you have known for a while. Or you just feel like they're a part of your soul family or something like that. So we have the Page of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords, and just one more card. So we've got some water energy coming in as well. One more. Oh, where is the card? Where did it go? Ah, sorry. And we have the Emperor. So again, fire energy. And we've got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So with this Page of Cups, you know, I do feel like there is some kind of offer coming on, and that offer is definitely you know, somebody, like basically somebody coming out, you know, and just being honest with their feelings, with how they feel, especially, you know, with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is all about clarity. Ace of Swords is about, you know, in here I feel like it's about like clearly communicating to each other, speaking your own truth, you know, how do you feel? So with this Page of Cups, you know, there might be some kind of invitation, you know, coming. There might be some kind of, I don't know, a phone call, some kind of conversation that you guys are most likely going to have, and somebody is definitely going to tell the other person their feelings. You know, if there is any fire sign here, or maybe you're dealing with the fire sign, especially Aries, I do feel like that fire person is not going to take it very lightly. You know, if it's, for example, it's them coming to you and telling you how they feel, I do feel like it is going to be something like very, oh my god, like they don't want to take no for the answer. And if it's you coming to them, you know, I feel like you're going to expect them to just, you know, be extremely grateful and happy that you want to maybe be with them, or you want to deepen your connection with that person. But yeah, like there is definitely some kind of communication coming, you know, and somebody is just going to be totally completely honest. With this Emperor here, I'm also getting like, you know, Emperor, Ace of Swords. Oh my god, somebody is going to definitely you know, not tolerate any bullshit. It's just gonna be like one way or another way, you know. It's nothing in between. I do feel like also this communication with that person is going to be very, very shocking for you, because it's either like you totally would not expect what are they, whoops, sorry, what are they gonna say, or it's just gonna be like something very shocking I'm getting, you know. I don't feel like this is going to totally end your connection or anything like that, but it's definitely you're going to hear some very shocking information from them. I can't tell you what that is exactly, because I'm getting like this is going to be just a massive surprise for you. So even if I did know, I'm not going to spoil that, because you're supposed to hear that from them, and it's just something that you totally don't expect. I feel like especially from them, you just don't expect that. It might be for good, it might be for bad, you know. It might be something that you're gonna hear and it's totally going to change your mind about that person, how do you perceive them. But it might be also something that, you know, in general, I feel like this is going to be something that is going to make you change how do you view your person. But if, you know, it's going to be some kind of a shocking revelation, and whether you accept that or not, this is going to be your choice, but they will definitely want to know your honest answer about what do you think about it. So what else do we have here? We have the King of Cups as well as the Knight of Coins. So yeah, again, there is some water coming here with the King of Cups, water energy, and the Nine of Coins. I do feel like, I'm sorry to say that, but I do feel like for some of you, this information is going to be something that you will not be able to accept, and you will decide that you kind of want to cut that person off. You don't want to have anything to do with them anymore, and you're just gonna take that sword and be like, well, sorry, we've known each other for a while or something. But for my own emotional safety and for my own emotional sanity, I have to do that. I'm sorry, but I have to do that. This is for my own good. But yeah, like it might leave some of you just thinking, you know what, I just don't need that. I'm totally fine and perfectly okay with my own self. But this is for some of you, because like I said, this is a general reading. It's very hard to give very specific reading for you guys, obviously, because everyone who is watching has a different story, has a different situation. So that's why I'm saying, you know, if it does resonate, yeah, but if it doesn't, just ignore that. So let's see, what else do we have with Oracle cards? So we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Well, this kind of, you know, is going with, where should I put this card even? It is going with this, like I said, if the information that you receive from your person is going to be too shocking, too unbearable, just too much in general, it is going to be like the best. What's going to be the best for you is just to free yourself, and like I said, cut this person totally, you know, and not contact them anymore, not staying in contact with them, because I feel like no matter what, you know, you will be a very happy person, you know, whether you decide to be with them, whether you guys are gonna be together or you're not gonna be together, you know, you are totally fine on your own. You just need to, you know, sometimes you just need to get your shit together and realize that some kind of situations are just not for you, you know, for your own good, for your own self. It would have been the best if you could just, you know, leave that. No, nothing is keeping you in there. It's like you're just, it's like a mental prison. It's nothing physical that is keeping you in that situation, really. And what we else have? We have the flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So, you know, I do feel like for some of you it might end up as being just a flirt, you know, and you might realize that yes, it was actually the best if that was it, you know. For some of you, you might even think like it would have been so much better if I didn't know about this, if I didn't know about this tower, you know, if they never told me, if they have never done something, you know, and whatever that could be. But I do feel like there is, for a majority of you, you will realize that this person is not really for you. You will realize there's something about them that you just can't accept, no matter what, you know. And also with this King of Cups, I do feel like there is somebody else coming your way. It's hard to say when, but there's definitely somebody else coming your way. I feel like, sorry to say it, but for a very, very small group of you, you are going to end up with this person, you know. But I do feel like in general, this is not really, they're not who you think they are, basically, you know. They're not who you think they are. They're hiding something, you know. They're not telling something. They're doing something that you will not be comfortable with, and you will not be okay with it once you find out, once they tell you. So yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible to be with this person. It all depends on you. But honestly, for the majority of you, that tower is going to destroy everything, you know, that you have believed in so far when it comes to this person. Alright, group number 2, this is all that I've got for you for today, and I do hope it was helpful. If you did like it, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, for your weekly video. And yeah, leave me a comment, tell me what do you guys think. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Hello group number 3, I hope you're doing well. So today we're asking the cards, is your person aware of your feelings for them? And like what are they're gonna do about it, and you know, all that jazz. And I forgot to add that at the beginning, but just remember, guys, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you. So keep what does and just leave the rest. And this is our Citrine group as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the tarot cards. If there's anything that needs to be clarified, we are going to clarify that, and then we're going to go to the oracle cards. So let's just start. Let's see. So we have the Two of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords, what a surprise, and the King of Swords. So we have a pair, we have the Queen and a King from the same suit. Wow. So there's also a lot of air energy going on, so that is your Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Wow, with the Two of Wands. So I do feel like somebody is watching somebody. I feel like they're also watching you. They're watching you from a distance, you know. So with all of this air energy, I feel like they're kind of like gathering information about you. They have a very logical approach when it comes to a lot of things. And I feel like for some of you, you might be thinking like, nah, that's impossible. That's not how they are. I know them, or I don't know them, but I have been observing them. They don't seem like that, but trust me, you know, in their heads they're like analyzing everything, you know, they're analyzing every little detail about basically everything. I feel like they do have a very clear vision of who you are as well, you know. And for some reason I'm getting that they're like, with this Two of Wands, I'm getting that they're just waiting for the right moment. So, you know, it might be them coming to you, or they're maybe observing you and waiting for you to come to them. Like, if you look at this here, there's this Queen of Swords, like, literally staring at the King of Swords with what we have. So there is, like, feminine more staring at the masculine, while the masculine is kind of keeping a very poker face in this situation. So what else do we have? What else can we get? So we have the Five of Swords, more Swords energy. We have the King of Swords. Oh my god, the King of Swords again. What is the chance of that? Seriously. And, okay, that fell out in reverse. And we have the Chariot in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck we do have the Magician. So there is even more air energy. This is air energy, this is air energy, and the Chariot is Cancer. So there is a little bit water coming in. Wow, wow, but there's two kings of the same suit coming out. That is incredible. Yeah, I do feel like, you know, with this Five of Swords, you know, like I said, somebody is observing the other party from the distance. I know this is not the traditional card meaning, and I really, really, I'm not going to defend myself, because that doesn't make sense. If you only learn tarot from the books and you're memorizing everything, well, this is you. But tarot is more intuitive than you think. So this is for some of the people who are gonna be like, oh, this is not what the Five of Swords means. Yeah, I know what does it mean, just saying, you know. So I feel like, you know, they're like, somebody's again like observing the other person from afar, you know. They're like making a strategy, definitely, you know, on how to I'm getting like sweep another person off their feet by any means, kind of, with this Five of Swords. It's like, by any means, you know, how do I win this situation? By any means, you know, what do I need to do to get this person to like me as well? I feel like they're also thinking like, yeah, that's the thing, they're like planning what do they need to do to kind of make you more interested in them, or like come to them, you know. With this here, with the King of Swords again, yeah, I do feel like this person definitely, you know, has a very, very sharp vision, you know. They have very clear vision of what do they want with you, you know, what kind of connection they want with you. And if you guys actually speak to each other about it at one point. This is not somebody who is going to beat around the bush, around the bush. This is not somebody who is going to, I feel like, you know, just have all of those like tricks, you know, and just be like, oh, flirty, and call you all the cute names, so you will fall for them. I feel like they're just very clear, they're very logical, and they're very cool with their approach as well. And I feel like you're either the same or you like this kind of approach when it comes to your crushes or people that you're interested in, because I feel like, you know, you don't want somebody who is going to be like hot and cold, or like keep on saying maybe to you, or, you know, promising you things and never delivering, and then be like, oh baby, you know, but I love you, or something. Something like that. You want to know exactly how, when, what, everything, you know, like exactly what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, what do they want to do with you, what they don't like, what do they expect, all the things like that, you know. Like, I'm getting all the structure. And this person has a very structured view on life. And I feel like this is something that is going to definitely make you guys click like this, because I feel like you guys basically in general have very similar characters. You have very similar goals. Oh my god, goals in life. Sorry, I can't speak. You have very similar views, you know. Maybe I'm getting for some of you very similar political views, if that matters to you. You know, just in general, you have both like very tough characters, and you just have similar, yeah, a lot of similarities when it comes to a lot of things. However, with this Chariot, because it fell out in reverse, I have to tell you that no one is going to take that first step very soon, because I feel like there's so much calculating in this. There's so much calculating, there's so much logic put into that. And what you guys would need right now is literally like this Chariot being in a straight up position. So that means, you know, I've got my goal, you know, I know what I want, and I'm going to that. But with this, I feel like, you know, there's going to be some kind of delay, because even the goal is very clear. There is a lot of overthinking, you know, there's a lot of overthinking, there's a lot of, oh, how should I do it? You know, almost like I can imagine somebody using almost like a, you know, mathematical formula on how to approach the other person. You know, this is obviously like, I'm making it very, I forgot the word, oh my god, what's going on with me today? Like, almost like, never mind, okay. This is obviously not the way how it is, but I do feel like, you know, you guys have both very logical approach to everything, so you might be thinking too much and not doing much, basically. However, we do have this Magician at the bottom of the deck. So that means somebody is finally going to make a move. Somebody sorry, is going to finally realize that they do have a power to change the things. Somebody is definitely going to come with the offer. And we have, yeah, like 2 pages. So there's definitely going to be a message coming, you know, with this Page of Wands. After some time, somebody's finally going to structure their perfect logical message that is totally flawless. So nobody is going to be worried about, nothing to be worried about. There's definitely going to be some kind of an offer, you know, coming from somebody. And it's also, I feel like this offer, you know, just, oh my god, it has been in that person's mind for such a long time. They have literally made it really perfect. They have polished that with their minds and everything. I'm getting a lot of perfectionism coming from you guys, probably like both of you, but it's just that, you know, once you feel that the time is right, there is going to be communication, there is going to be offer coming, there is going to be that, you know, magician moment where somebody is finally gonna realize how much power they actually do have, and this is the time to finally start doing something, you know, start putting things into action after this Chariot in reverse. When, like I said, there's too much planning and not doing anything, you know. So what else do we have? We have getting to know each other. Okay, so you know, it might be a situation where you guys don't really know each other too well. You might be in the same environment, but maybe you just don't really spend too much time together in general, or maybe you just do it very briefly. You maybe not know each other outside of your professional environment. So yeah, I'm getting that definitely, you know, that offer and everything is going to be crafted so well that you guys will just get to know each other, get to know your true selves, you know, like I said before, what, how, when, what do you want, what is your expectation, what you don't like, what you like, things like that. So that is going to be a very important step for you guys. And what else do we have? Keep an open mind. Okay, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I do feel like, yeah, you didn't expect you know, that person to be the way they are. I feel like, you know, the way they really truly are, yes, like I said, you like that, you know, this is totally your type and everything, but I feel like you might have not been really having this connection before. Maybe it was something that you never really had, you know, like if oh my god, if you had like any previous relationships or any like previous partners, they were also like a certain type, or like they had a lot of common traits, but I do feel like this person is totally different, you know. Like I said, they have a lot of similarities with you, but not with the partners that you're kind of used to. Because I feel like they're, like I said, they're very harsh, you know, they're very honest. They will deliver the truth, even if that means, you know, you're not gonna feel comfortable with that. But I feel like, you know, this is something that you actually really want and need, because, like, you know, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the King of Swords, we have the King of Swords again. So this is definitely something that, you know, is very, very interesting. So yeah, like, they are aware of your feelings, they have been watching you, they're waiting for that great moment, you know. They need to obviously plan it very well, so don't expect anything coming from them super soon, you know, because they need their time. There is this there is this delays coming because of that too much thinking, like I said. But once it comes, you know, I feel like it's going to be extremely interesting and extremely different to what you have ever had. Okay, so yeah, this is all I've got for you, group number 3, and I do hope it was helpful. If you did like this reading, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet for your weekly video, and yeah, leave me a comment, tell me what do you guys think. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video.